after the age of truth, the revealing is the scab being pulled off, and then the healing can begin.
After the age of truth, where revelations pour forth and the world begins to peel back its secrets, there's always an inevitable moment when the scab gets pulled off. That raw, exposed wound opens up, and in the midst of the chaos, the healing can begin. But right now, as this next bombshell looms, a significant arrest that will shatter everything, we must brace ourselves for a slew of distractions. Fires, accidents, and diversions will be set to cover up damning evidence. Watch closely, ask questions, demand answers. Speaking of fires, it's not just any house that's gone up in flames in the recent California wildfires. This time, it's none other than P. Diddy's mansion. Yes, you heard that right. And the timing? Perfectly suspicious. In the midst of it all, an investigation was about to take place in 2 days. On the afternoon of the fire, at exactly 4:32 p.m., a 911 call came in. A suspect was reportedly attempting to start a fire in the community of Woodland Hills, and residents had detained them. The authorities from the LA Tonga area arrived and arrested the suspect. And then there's Katt Williams, who's back in the spotlight again, making some bold claims. According to him, the California fires may have a more sinister connection to Diddy's ongoing criminal case, and the evidence surrounding this claim is chilling. Over the past few weeks, California has been ravaged by wildfires, devastating entire neighborhoods, claiming over 20 lives, displacing thousands, and leaving destruction in its wake. While investigators have not confirmed the exact cause of the fires, social media is abuzz with conspiracy theories. One of the most prominent claims gaining traction is that Hollywood elites may have deliberately set these fires to destroy evidence related to the Diddy and Jay-Z lawsuits. Several properties owned by major celebrities burned down right when they were facing scandals, financial turmoil, or legal issues. It's incredibly suspicious. Just look at past events. Take the Malibu fire of 2018 or the 2023 Maui fires. In both cases, some houses were completely destroyed, while those right next door remained untouched. How is that possible? Now, Katt Williams is suggesting that a similar pattern is unfolding in LA. The fires, according to him, could be linked to some very high-profile cases that, as he alleges, involve more than just Diddy. In fact, it seems the ongoing litigation and accusations surrounding Diddy could be connected to much larger networks of influence. It's not just Williams who is feeding into this theory. In fact, Carter, a woman who previously claimed to be a victim of Hollywood elites, warned her followers months ago to be on the lookout for fires and explosions, as these influential figures would stop at nothing to hide their criminal actions. According to Carter, the destruction of celebrity homes isn't coincidental. She has been making it clear that there is something deeply calculated about these wildfires. Her alarming predictions have resonated with many who believe that these fires may not just be natural disasters, they may be orchestrated to cover up heinous secrets. She's been vocal about this, stating that the fires might destroy evidence tied to some of Hollywood's most powerful figures. So, could these fires really be a cover-up for a high-profile criminal investigation? Williams and Carter aren't alone in this belief. Even celebrities like Chris Brown have expressed their doubts, suggesting that something doesn't add up with these fires. Now, let's look at what's been happening in the world of conspiracy theories. People have been questioning if the Hollywood elites are deliberately setting fires to conceal evidence related to a larger scandal involving Diddy. It sounds wild, but the pieces are starting to align in a way that's hard to ignore. One of the most telling developments comes from Catherine Austin Fitts, a former U.S. official who has spoken out about the possible involvement of high-ranking individuals in these catastrophic fires. Fitts raised the question, why is it that certain celebrity homes seem to be spared, while others are destroyed? It's an intriguing question, especially when you consider that this could all be connected to the infamous Diddy list, a document that has been circulating online and purportedly ties some of Hollywood's biggest names to unspeakable acts. This so-called Diddy list includes major names like Jay-Z, Beyoncé, J.Lo, Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah, Ashton Kutcher, Leonardo DiCaprio, and a host of other celebrities, many of whom are linked to disturbing allegations. The Diddy list first made waves when Homeland Security raided Diddy's properties in Los Angeles and Miami earlier in 2024. Though the existence of the list has never been confirmed, it's been widely speculated that it contains names of high-profile figures who may have been involved in criminal activities during Diddy's infamous freak-off parties. If these allegations are true, then the fire may not be an accident at all. It could be part of a much larger conspiracy to eliminate the evidence before the trial even starts. But Fitt's claims go even further. She suggests that the scale of the wildfires could be part of a larger, even more disturbing cover-up, similar to the Franklin cover-up of 1988, a case where Nebraska politicians and powerful figures were allegedly involved in a child trafficking ring. It's not just about destroying documents or hiding financial records. It could be about silencing any chance of the truth ever coming to light. Fitt's remarks have only fueled the growing belief that these fires might be far more than what we're being told. In fact, Carter's previous comments about explosions have taken on a new significance in light of these events. She warned her followers that the fires would not just be the result of natural causes. Instead, she predicted that explosions would be used to cover up something much bigger. And now, just days before the fires started, explosions were reported in California, adding a layer of eerie validation to Carter's warnings. To make things even more suspicious, Katt Williams himself allegedly predicted this disaster before it even occurred. Sources close to Williams have claimed that he foresaw a major event, a disaster that would strike to cover up evidence, especially before more high-profile names became linked to the Diddy scandal. According to those close to him, Williams believes that there are far more influential individuals involved in this than just Diddy. People with far-reaching power who are determined to keep the truth from coming to light at any cost. But what's the real takeaway from all of this? Are the fires truly connected to the Diddy scandal, or is it all just a bizarre string of coincidences? The more you dive into the details, the more it seems like there's something much deeper at play. The fires are just one piece of the puzzle, but they're an important one. From the strange behavior of the flames to the timing of the outbreaks, there's a growing number of people who believe that these fires are not just natural disasters. They might be part of a far-reaching effort to conceal evidence and protect the powerful figures who are behind these alleged crimes. Theories about the fires being deliberately set are gaining traction for a number of reasons. First, the behavior of the fires themselves seems unusual. In several instances, homes belonging to major celebrities were completely wiped out, while neighboring properties remained untouched. It's hard to chalk that up to mere chance. Then there's the timing. These fires erupted just as the Diddy case, as well as other major Hollywood scandals, started to make headlines. It's an unfortunate coincidence, if you believe in coincidences. Add to that the strange reports of explosions, fires, and other incidents that just don't seem to add up. The fires have been burning with unusual ferocity, and there have been multiple reports of explosions before the fires spread, which only fuels the idea that there's something more sinister going on behind the scenes. At this point, it's clear that the public is divided. Some view these events as nothing more than the typical conspiracies that swirl around Hollywood and political elites, while others are starting to see patterns that point to a darker, more coordinated effort. If the fires were indeed intentionally set to destroy evidence, the ramifications would be enormous, and the public may never fully understand the extent of what's being hidden. The growing body of evidence, combined with the predictions from figures like Katt Williams and Carter, has caused many to question what they're being told. As the fires rage on and the Diddy case unfolds, more and more people are demanding answers. And one thing is for certain, this story is far from over. The questions being raised now could set the stage for one of the biggest revelations in Hollywood history.